Hey friends, it's Rachel with the Ponds Farmhouse, and I'm here today. We're at our tiny beach cottage, and we're going to be transforming these cabinets here, the built-in cabinets that are around our bed. If you've watched our stories at all, you know that our tiny beach cottage is very limited storage, and so we have these built-ins here that have been here for several years. They're actually laminate. And to begin with, they didn't look too bad, but they're starting to show their age. And we thought about tearing them out and building something out of wood, but then we had this bright idea that we could refurbish them. So that's what we're going to do. We've got this rattan caning that we're going to be putting on the door fronts and the drawer fronts, and we're going to be trimming that out with some trim work. We're going to paint everything over with some chalk paint so that hopefully it's going to look beautiful, new again. And so anyway, so we're going to take you along as we go. We're going to start out with some paint, and then we're going to go from there. So stay with us. Okay, we're here at Lowe's, and we're picking out the hardware, and we're picking out the molding to go around that rattan caning that we're putting on the door. So hopefully we find everything we need here. I'm looking at this molding. I think it looks about the right size, so we're getting started. To begin with, we started out by taping everything off, and we're just going to go ahead and put a quick coat of chalk paint over the entire surface of the built-in cabinet. Okay, one of the first things that we made a mistake in is with this caning, it's really, really stiff, and it's been in a roll. So what I recommend that you do if you're doing a project of this nature is go ahead and unroll your caning and turn it wrong side out and secure it. We just secured it with some masking tape here to keep it rolled the wrong direction, so that when we put it onto the door fronts, it will lay flat. So now we're ready to go ahead and cut this and get it started. While the paint is drying, we're just going to go ahead and measure off and cut all of the cane pieces to go on the fronts of the drawers and the doors. It's fairly easy to cut this with scissors. Just be sure that you're cutting a good straight line here. Then just turn that rattan cane over and go ahead and put a little bit of glue. You want something fairly strong here to hold the cane in place once you get it onto your doors. So you're just going to turn it over and place it exactly where you want it. And then you want to put some books or something heavy on it until the glue sets, because you don't want it to slip here. Then we're going to go ahead and cut the molding. We want to cut those moldings at a 45-degree angle and make sure you're completely covering the cane. Use a nail gun. That's the best choice here to go ahead and get these secured into place. You'll notice that the trim pieces are already painted. I do recommend doing that so that you don't have to worry about getting the paint on the rattan cane. Then you want to fill in all of the nail holes and any area where you see a gap in the trim with some paintable caulk, and you just want to smooth it out with your finger. And then the final step is to add the new hardware here. We just drill a hole where you want the hardware to be placed, and this is the drawer pulls that we picked up at Lowe's Home Improvement. So now we're ready to reinstall all of the pieces in the built-in cabinets. We only have been working for a few hours, and we have a brand new look.